All right, your second sort of notes on the new political economy is if you see the new political economy, the first slide there after your content slide, you would see the third definition is that in the political science literature, politics is defined as the study of power and authority and the exercise of power and authority. So political science in the political sphere or realm, you see that politics is defined as the study of power and authority, not only the study of it, but the exercise of it. Who's exercising power, who's exercising authority within a confined or defined geographical sovereign country. So power in turn means the ability of an individual or group to achieve outcomes which reflects his or her objectives, all right? When power, if you look at it in the objective view, is trying to mean that the ability of an individual or group to achieve outcomes which reflects his or her objectives. Similarly, authority exists when one or several or many people explicitly or technically permit someone else to make decisions for them in some category of act. So when you look at that landscape, we mandate every 5 years called general elections. We mandate our leaders to go into parliament and to take our political, economic, and social decisions. So when they go into parliament, there's a fine line now between what the politics plays in terms of the economic context. And with a country like PNG, the government is the ultimate controlling power in terms of economic decisions and the macroeconomic landscape. This is because of the fact that our market sort of laissez-faire economy has not grown to let me say, a capacity where they can be independent and they can exercise powers and exercise control and authority separate and independent of the government. That's like what huge corporations do in the Americas or in Europe, etc. In PNG, the economics is tied to the politics, So in these type of cases, it is important to see that politics will always play a part in the economic landscape of PNG. How best can you customize a macroeconomic theory that accommodates, that captures, that encompasses the political will of the day and the authority exercising power, which is the government of PNG, which controls everything that happens in PNG. All right, now we go into your slides that says key pointers, and you would note that in that slide there, it talks about some sort of key pointers or key actions that happen in the new sort of political economic landscape. All right. The aim of the new political economy is to understand important issues that arise in the policy sphere. So more or less, it's a sort of policy-centered application of macroeconomic principle. It is not basically an effort by economics to colonize political science. Rather, the main concern is to extend the competence of economists to analyze issues that require some facility within the economic and political decision making. At the margin, the new political economy reverses the split that occurred between the disciplines of economics and political science at the end of the 19th century. The new political economy seeks to understand the non-economic market of political activity using the language and attitudes of the economist, all right? So in the 1900s, in the 19th century, you see there was a big split between economics and politics as different sort of fields. But coming back to this area in time, you see that there's a need for political and economic decision making to be taken at the same time. So if you see, it's not economists trying to colonize political science, influence political science, but it's to extend the competence of economics to analyze issues that require some facility within the political decision-making space. So more or less, it's trying to understand the government's policy or the government's reasoning behind making decisions in regard to the economic sector. Issues about forex in the country, issues about foreign direct investment, issues about, the import of goods, the drop in the value of the kina. You see, if the government does not make PNG a conducive environment for foreign direct investment by protecting contractual and proprietary and possessory rights, you would see that no international company would want to come and put their money in PNG. They would rather go and put it in Dubai or go and put it in Singapore, where they know that the investments are going to be protected. If there's too much political chaos in the country, trouble fights, unnecessary disturbance of national roads and highways, it's going to be an hindrance to businesses. Foreign direct investment won't come to PNG. This is because the politics basically is intertwined with the economics of this country. All right, let's now move on to your third sort of slides there.